I have a question for you regarding this Vision angle. We've been fans of Bron Breakker, um, and I was vocal when I thought they weren't going to be using him, when they were going to just do this like growling
Bullshit thing.
dog thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
So
he
I was
kind of rolled. Then he rolled his eyes and grabbed the mic that one day. We thought, well, we got something here.
correct. But here's
And
my question to you. Is he ready for main event? Is he moving a little too quickly now? Because it was clear to me from that promo that he's going to be the one to emerge in Seth's absence. And I mean, there's still the opening segment, so something's got to happen. So he's going to be the one. So can he go into the main event players here?
yes,
Seasoned enough?
he's athletic enough to make up for the seasoning, and the other guys. That's the beauty of having a fucking an AJ. Like I look at AJ
AJ
as
Styles or
yeah, I look
AJ
at
Lee? AJ
no AJ
Styles.
Styles. Look at AJ Styles as a Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart kind of you know universally great worker that he's gonna bring you up a couple of notches. I think that Cody's works strong. Seth's is got strong work. I think Punk's work is strong. I've never been a huge uh, fan of his striking, but his psychology is good, and he sells great. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I think we're. I mean, I, I
What
think
about the
if you,
mic? What about the mic?
I think he does a pretty good job on the mic. I think if you fucking gave him some, because he's not shy about getting on the mic.
Mm-hmm. Does he need a little bit more of a character?
No,
Something to define him a little more in this
no,
landscape?
because the character will come as success comes. If he had more of a character, it would just then it would feel very wrestling.
Yeah, like
Like he just
when I say character, I don't mean like doink. I mean,
no, I'm just talking about his character is going to evolve as he evolves.
mm-hmm.
I mean, the the Diesel at fucking Royal Rumble was not the Diesel that was losing to Brett in Survivor Series. Like that character evolved, but it just takes time
Yeah.
to evolve.
So it'll almost be a natural process, is what
Yeah,
you're saying. Like just by having him on camera more and
and
using
he's
him more, you'll start to see what he's made of.
yeah. Especially once you put him into this a situation where we've sat and watched him be a bookend for the better part of a
Yeah.
year, and you know I mean for Heyman to say that he's the future of the business now, and Reed is the rightful owner, like the rightful head of the bloodline. So
Mm-hmm.
that kind of you've got to do something with Reed. You've got to push him that way.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Are we
That
going to see them
character
go in
also,
different directions now?
yeah, that
Yeah.
character also, and I think that Heyman can go to the ring with both of them, but I think that you've got to separate those two
Right.
because it's not like Shawn and Diesel. It's not where one of them was the other one's bodyguard and subservient, and then
Right. They were even.
they were even. So
Yeah.
now you've got to separate and then elevate each one of those guys separately.
Mm-hmm. you want to elevate.
in my opinion.
No, I agree. And if you want to elevate something, Blue Chew is the way to do
Mm.
that. The Real American Freestyle Federation was in the news feed for a second, and I had to remind myself that that was still a thing, and actually investigate a little bit to make sure it's still a thing, because with Hogan's passing, and Hogan was the kind of the front person for it, and it was tied into the beer, the Hogan's beer. And then I just didn't hear about it anymore, and I didn't know if it went south after Hogan passed, but no, it's still happening. There's even an upcoming card at the end of the month. But do you know if Eric is still involved with it? I
I'm
don't
sure
see
he
him.
is.
I just don't see him anywhere. And like, I went to the website, and it's very basic website. It's very minimalist, let's say. And then I looked for the promo of the upcoming matches. So there's the AP had a story, 4 championship matches to headline Real American Freestyle Wrestling event, which is coming up October 25th.
Where's it at?
The Bryce Jordan Center, State College, Pennsylvania.
So that's Penn State.
Yeah, Penn State. There's a former Penn State star, Roman Bravo Young, who's going to be challenging for the bantamweight title against Nathan Tomasello. And don't forget that Kyle Drake, the 4-time world champion, of course, and 2-time Olympic bronze medalist, is going to be defending the cruiserweight title against Boris Makeyev of Slovakia. Kevin, are you watching this? Do you understand this?
No. I mean, yeah, I understand it. I mean, I just haven't. Like I said, there's when you live with. I mean, my wife and I spend the majority of each day together, and she fucking like, you know, she gets her Downton Abbeys and fucking PBS bullshit and Ancient Aliens and like if with the NBA starting up,
That's
like
it.
I'm sorry, man, I can't be bringing in the UFC. Like she understands that I'm gonna watch wrestling, but she would prefer that when she goes to bed. And lately, because I'm on that CPAP fucking machine now,
How's it going?
um, did you have some trouble with leakage when you first got it?
Um,
With it leaking?
Leaking
Like,
air.
yeah, leaking air. Like on the computer readout, there's like,
So I talked to him about it after the time there, and he said you probably, remember I have the nose one, so he said you probably have excess mouth. You probably,
see, mine looks like a fucking